In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. In quickly with it is Trout, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Crawford at third. Longoria is at second with nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First offering on its way, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yastrzemski is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Giants out in front here, 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Digging in now, Johnny Cueto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Upton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Popped him up. Belt is under it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 17, Shohei.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Runners on first with one down. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that is through into center field. A base hit. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
First and second now, one man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The next 0-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Angels get just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Giants lead it 3-1. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Evan Longoria. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Longoria is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here. Behind 0-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
A slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. The 3 of us are back with more following this. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in the former MVP Albert Pujols.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the pitch. And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He's set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on the show right after this. Here's Buster Posey now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here's Simmons at short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next to the gun, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Debo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. LaStella has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 00, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But there to get his big glove on it is Pujols, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Francisco leads this one 4-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Angels.
Thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
And now pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's 1 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Jason Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
First offering on its way. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. The pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Here's Tommy La Stella now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate now, Anthony Rendon. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Upton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. The bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Ryan Buchter enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. In now, Alex Dickerson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Upton. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as it's now a 6-run ball game.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Next to bat for the Giants, Johnny Cueto, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here comes the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Looking to send him packing again. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hamilton is under it. And that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1.
7th inning stretch.
And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Mike Mayers enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mike Myers. Now batting.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pablo Sandoval will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 90. 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Hunter Pence will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Hunter Pence, a 3-run shot as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball.
Right now. The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Goodwin is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
So stepping in, Mauricio Dubon. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
In now, Billy Hamilton.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Ramirez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Lined into left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
The pitcher, number 47.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him. So he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch on its way. Cueto squares around to bunt, and he puts it down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. But a big inning here is 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his bit.
A dive, and he knocks it down.
Number 48.
And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro. Now catcher, number 7.
Ready now for L.A., Jason Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
David Fletcher will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Now, 1-2.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Keenan Middleton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants, the catcher, Rob Brantley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Brantley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He waits. Now the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter. 10.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much, with it and pull it. He stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Number 13, Austin Raider.
Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. He swings and lines it to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Austin Slater stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Number 13, Austin.
Standing in, Tommy La Stella starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Mike Brown.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Behind 0-2 now. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-1 the final tally here. The Giants put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Johnny Cueto takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.